by a further total of 1.4 million barrels per day. The federal government has expressed its commitment to fight against corruption, improving trade facilitation and surmounting challenges that hinder effective business activities at the Apapa seaport. Speaking at the Lagos Port Complex, the port manager, Charles Okaga, and other officials say they are ready to embrace automation at the seaports, especially at the Nigeria Ports Authority, and they await the agenda of the new government on port reforms and trade facilitation.
The port being the major trade facilitation platform for international trade in Nigeria. And then once that is done, we believe that it has a reverberating effect on the national economy. If the movement in and out of cargo from the port is fastened, if the vessel handling is more professional and then faster, then it then means that you have an overall efficiency to the port. And once there's port efficiency, there's definitely going to be an improvement in the national economy. The advice to the stakeholders in the seaport is that number one, we all try as much as possible to encourage the consolidation of government policies, particularly the policy of automation. If all stakeholders automate, there will be a reduction in the level at which manual operations are taking place.
Recovery of debt, that was a major thing for me. Like you had, even way back in 2002, as a junior officer, I'd recovered 27 million naira from people who thought they could shortchange the federal government. Later on, I was able to get the electronic logs to ensure that ships were properly captured, and using that at personal cost, of course, we were able to raise revenue by $300,000. And down the line, it has been the same story. You cannot cheat Nigeria under me.
Of the world. So in terms of human capacity, we have it. Most of the imports coming into West Africa are distant for Nigeria. In terms of purchasing power, Nigeria, I think, is the highest in the West African sub-region. It might interest you to know that we have over 1,000 multinational companies in Nigeria, which means almost all the imports that are coming into West Africa, even if they drop them in some of the West African countries, their destination, I can tell you, is Nigeria. So the way the new government is going, I'm optimistic maritime industry is going to be, as the name implies, gateway to the nation's economy.
The need for the new government to improve on what the previous administration did by focusing on rail evacuation for commodities.